It's a good angle. Hi! Okay. So basically we're back to how we started yesterday. I'm still packing up Black Afronas. For those of you who joined us yesterday. Pretty much I'm picking up where I left off because it was a snow day yesterday and I didn't have time to finish. I had to get home before all the snow got crazy. Oh, these boxes keep falling. But I have all the packages labeled. I just need to fold them up and put them in their place. I'm working right now on the A Anacaona. It's our shortest size, and it's the one with the gathering here. The afrona that I have on is called the Mirabar, so it doesn't have like that pleating in the front. This is our best seller. And actually size A is one of our most popular sizes too. So Anacaona is our best seller, and size A is one of our best sellers. Size B is our best seller out of all of them. So I'm just basically like folding this up and putting them in their box. Let me know if this is a good angle. I love black. Black is our best seller, but the thing I don't like about it is that it loves to just grab all the length. Every little piece of like small speck, it just loves to grab. So I've got my lint roller and it just cleans it right up. That's the only bad thing about black, but look how beautiful that is. So basically I'm making sure it's all clean up, like there's no thread, there's no specks, there's no anything, and then I'm just gonna put them in the box. Thank you for the compliment, Sergio. If you have any questions about what we do here, we are based in New England. Everything is made here. I have 4 sewing machines, and so we make all these here. I don't think there's like a lot of garment making places or shops in the United States. I feel like they've dwindled down. So I'm happy to have, a business that sews. Actually, the city was like really famous for making leather. The building that I'm in also used to make, is it make leather? I don't know. I guess they process leather here. It was like a leather making building. And there's like a bunch of like pictures of all the people that used to work here. It's kind of creepy. I haven't experienced anything like haunted here, but I wouldn't be surprised if there was like some haunted activity. Yeah, our website you can find at wovenroyal.com. That's where we like sell everything. That's where we have everything. I appreciate that. And thank you for joining in. Are any of you guys from the New England area? Oh, this one's all beat up. I'll do that later. I'm just like cleaning up the lint and just putting them in their boxes. Oh God, let's not get inappropriate here. But what I am cleaning up and putting them in the box is called afronas. It's something that we make here, and it's something that I created. It's actually for curly hair. It keeps your curls intact when you sleep. Also when you're out, I have it on now, so it's stylish to wear out. It's not like a bonnet where I feel like for the most part you wouldn't feel so comfortable like leaving the house with. I created it personally because the summer sun kept damaging my hair. I think a lot of people don't know this, but like the weather can wreak havoc on your hair. It can dry it out. It can cause it to break, and that's what was happening to me because I wasn't able to protect it from the summer sun. All I had were sun hats, and that would flatten my curly hair. So I came up with the afrona, and so the afrona fully covers my curly hair without flattening it. And I can put it on and take it off whenever I want to. But I had the idea, but I didn't know how to sew, so I actually taught myself how to sew. And we make it right here in Massachusetts. I used to sew these all myself, like a lot of them a day, but now thankfully I have help. I have 2 girls that help me, although one of them called out. One of them's on maternity leave and the other one called out, so I'm here on my own. Actually, I'm gonna need this. Like, I love black, but like, ugh, it just like picks up all the lint. Like, I do like black, but I don't like wearing black that much. I'm obviously wearing black right now, but I just feel like I like color. I like to wear like more color. Ironically, pink looks really good on me for some. Well, I think it matches like my skin tone. Pink and what other color? I forgot the other color that looks good on me. White looks pretty good on me too. Oh, I think teal. Hi, Billy. Thanks for joining. Let me know where you guys are coming from, what you guys are up to. It's Friday. Any plans? Anybody going out dancing? I feel like people don't do that anymore. Or at least maybe my age group. I used to do that. I don't do that anymore. Although, I feel like just like a nice night out dancing would be really nice. Because when I go out, I don't know about y'all, but I love to dance. I get down. Like, yeah. I'm not too much at the bar. I'm more so like on the dance floor. Like, once I hit that dance floor, forget it. I like basically stay there. If the DJ is good, because sometimes the DJ is, you can have really, really good DJs, and sometimes you can have like really, really bad DJs. So if I have a good DJ, the music is good, the environment's nice, you're gonna see me on the dance floor. For sure. Hi, Sean from Brooklyn. Thanks for saying hello. I know sometimes you guys just pop in and pop out on the lives, but I appreciate when you guys, just say hi. If you have a question, I'll answer your questions. I just figure I hop on here, so I can involve you in my work day. I'm just like putting afronas in boxes. It can get pretty monotonous and boring. So if you guys have any questions related to what I do, unrelated, just make sure it's appropriate, because some people just get out of hand on these lives, and that's something I don't appreciate. But if you have some questions, or if you want to just talk about anything, I'm here. Yeah, you see? Let's not get crazy. But in the meantime, I'll tell you a little bit about what we do here. So I've had this business for 5 years now. It's going into 6, which is crazy, in March. Like, I can't believe it. So it's going into 6 years. I sell mostly on my website, wovenroyal.com, and I sell like at a few curly hair salons. And basically it's what I make here is called the Afrona. I have it on, and this is our metallic collection. Is it the metallic I always forget like what I name things, but this one here is like a different fabric than this one. The outside here is bamboo, and the inside of all of them are satin. What makes the Afrona unique is that when you put it on, it won't flatten your curly hair. It'll fully cover it, but it's not going to flatten it like a regular hat or even a bonnet. I feel like bonnets flatten your hair, and people don't talk about that. It's going to fully cover your hair. It's not going to flatten it, and you can also wear it more than 5 different ways. So, like, you see all those different ways you can wear it. So, the Afrona is, like, its main purpose is to keep curly hair protected and fully covered, and also be stylish. Like, I didn't want to compromise style when you are protecting your hair, so that's like pretty much what we do here. I do sell like headbands, but essentially I wanted to give people a way to care for their curly hair in public without feeling shame, feeling like confident in what they were wearing, confident in protecting their hair, and just be able to like live their lives and keep their curls looking the way that they like, you know? Because that was a problem I was running into. I really like to travel. I used to work at a farm. I used to work with school kids outside, outdoors. I like to be really active. But my curly hair kept getting ruined anytime. So if I was in the barn, my hair would get full of hay. Like I would literally walk out of the barn and I would have hay in my curly hair. And then I would have dust and it would smell like the barn. And then when I was outdoors, the sun would fry my hair and would break it. When I would travel, like those airplane seats are disgusting. So I had to make sure I had to like wash my hair anytime I would land. I wouldn't have anything to like protect my hair if I wanted to go to the beach or something. So that's my business in a nutshell. This is what I focus on, but I'm planning on like launching different styles and different things for curly hair. But this is what I do for now. If you have any questions, hey Safi, if you have curly hair, you are in the right channel. Puerto Rican. Well, actually, my family is Dominican. And actually, that's where the first afrona was made, in the Dominican Republic. Pero shout out to Puerto Rico. 3 times I bought tickets to go to Puerto Rico. Flights, literally flights. And every time there was an emergency situation where I couldn't go. So I've only heard good things about PR. So that's my next stop for sure. And you guys stuck on a roof. Would you help your Uncle Jack? What the heck? A bonnet, but it's either too small or too big and won't tie. Yes, so I can give you a little demo on how the afrona works. I also wanted to make it easy for you to put on, so I'll actually put it on and take this off right now, and I'll show you what my hair looks like under this. And all the afrona is sold at my website, wovenroyal.com. Actually, if you go into my YouTube channel, I think I have like products there, so you can look at it from there. And you're inspiring me to jump back. Yes, Sean, if you guys have a business, I would just say go for it. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't even know how to sew. I literally had to learn how to sew in order to like start this business. But I think it's important, like if you're gonna start a business, always remember your why. It sounds like cliche and corny, but it can get exhausting. Owning a business can get like really exhausting, and it can take a lot out of you. So if you always remember like why you do it, or like what inspires you, I feel like you would continue to move forward and keep going with your business. A lot of times I was like, oh, is it worth it? Should I keep going? Should I do this? But anytime I would hear like a testimonial from a customer, or like remember why I wanted to do this, which is like to help other people really like fall back in love with their curls and in love with like their life. Like I don't feel like your hair should have to impede what you do on whatever you choose to do for your life and what you like to do. So your why is really important. So now that you guys have been here for some time, I'm going to show you actually the afrona and how it works. So this is it, right? I have it on. I have it in the crown bun style. This is this style here. I like this style because you can fully cover your hair. You can create like this nice bun, but you're not going to flatten it. Now, if I take it off, I just take it off like this, right? And then my curls come out. And I slept with this on. The good thing is that you can wear it to sleep, and you can also wear it on your day-to-day. So outside, we had a snow day. I live in New England. So we had a really bad snow day. It's freezing out. The wind is bonkers. So my hair I actually didn't even wear it. And I think that's why I have a headache. But I didn't wear my afro now. But it's a perfect, like, today would be a perfect time to wear it. Because I can cover my head. I can cover my ears. I can cover my hair. But I'm not going to flatten it. So I can protect my hair from the cold and my head and the ears from the cold. But I'm not going to damage my hair. So you saw how I took it off. It's quick, easy. You just pull it right off. This is what it looks like. You see it has a drawstring like this here. It has an elastic here, a really comfortable elastic that I put it on just so that when you do put on the afrona, it doesn't slip off, especially when you're sleeping. And it's satin lined, so that's going to prevent breakage, frizz, damage. And we have different sizes. So the size that I'm holding right now is a size C. That's my size for my hair. And you can actually find your size on our website taking a size quiz. So I'm going to put it on now so you guys can see how you put it on. So you just put it over your head like this, right? You take out your hair like so, and then you bring it up. It's kind of like you put on a t-shirt, right? And so here the afrona is open, so you're just going to take the drawstrings and you're going to close it up, right? And so if you want to, I'm going to create the crown bun, the style I just had. Again, it's this style here. So I'm going to take the drawstrings and then I'm going to tie it in the back and just bring the drawstrings around front. And I have this bun look, which is my favorite. I love to wear it like this. And then if I want to just go to bed, right, you just take this part off, the drawstrings off. The drawstrings are really cool because this is what allows you to fully cover your head and for it to be fully protected, but it also works as a way to style the afrona. So if I just take those drawstrings off, tuck them in, this particular style I like to wear for bed because instead of sleeping on my curls, like I would sleep on my curls if I'm like sleeping on my side like this or my back, I'm sleeping around it, and so my curls are like in a satin cocoon, fully protected. And the coolest thing too is that you can, right, you can bring this down, you can have your curls out, tie it up like this, have your curls out, have it kind of like the, I call it the open crown, but it's kind of like a ponytail. You can do a pineapple. There's so many things you can do. Okay, Sean, so let me see what else. Yeah, so if you want to start a business, go back to your why. Maybe the t-shirt business wasn't it. Like, try something else. I always say, like, if I weren't going to do this business, like afronas, I will still do something related to my why, which is giving people a space so that they can be themselves, giving people tools and the ability to facilitate pretty much who they are. And so that's how I do it with the afrona. If I were going to start a business, it would probably be similar to that. I don't know what it would be, but it will be similar to like my mission and my why. Like putting a pillowcase back on. Well, I guess it's like a pillowcase over your head. Thank you, Priya, if I said that right. So for the afronas, they start at $50. And actually this weekend I'm having a sale. I don't know if I put it on my headline or on the website, but if you put in the code Valentine, yeah, just put in the code Valentine at checkout, you're gonna get 10%. And also if you're a new customer, you can get 10% off your first order. So those are some of the deals that we have, but they do start at $50 US. But this is something you're definitely gonna wear every single day. Typically, people who get the afrona, they don't no longer need like their bonnet. They don't use their satin pillowcase. It's like they're all-in-one hair care tool. And it actually, not only does it like keep your hairstyle lasting longer, it actually helps with the health of your hair if you wear it regularly, because it's going to prevent breakage, it's going to prevent damage, frizz, and also it's just going to make your wash day last a lot longer, so you don't have to wash your hair all the time. It's also going to save you so much time. I personally use it every day. Like, I don't think I wouldn't sell anything that I wouldn't use or believe in myself. So it's something that I use every single day. Yeah, and Well worth it. Everything here it's made handmade, in-house. You see package, we package it all. Big scissors. Yes, thank you for checking us out. And if you want more information, it's all on our website, wovenworld.com. And if anytime you have like a question outside of this live or just YouTube in general, feel free to email me. I check all my emails. info@wovenworld.com. And if you're interested in buying, I always recommend the first thing you should do is to take the size quiz. It's on our website, wovenworld.com. It says find your size and just take the quiz. And if you want to buy it as a gift, the cool thing is that you don't have to like figure somebody else's size and like get a tape measure or whatever. You just take the quiz and you'll know their size. The good thing too is like this is good for locks. Don't think it's just for curls. I definitely market it for curls just because it looks a lot different when you put it on curly hair than if you do on like, let's say, straight hair or locks or something like that. But this also works for if you have locks, straight hair, if you have any protective styles, if you have like braided your hair or anything, twist outs. It's good for preserving those hairstyles as well. The only recommendation is that if you do have straight hair and you want to wear this, the afrona, just to put a headband over it, just because like straight hair is so like smooth that it can kind of like glide off. So if you wear a headband with it, just like on your forehead, you'll be good to go. You will be good to go. Yeah, if you have any questions, I'm just here. I have to like put these together. I had a call out. I was gonna have some help. If you guys were here yesterday, I had Diane helping me pack up, but she's not here today, so I'm here by myself. So if you guys want to talk about anything, chit chat, if you have any questions, any relationship issues, I love to talk about relationships. Anything going on in your life that you have a question about. I'm no therapist, but I just love to like help people. I don't know, anytime they're going through something. So, I mean, hopefully it's nothing too crazy, but if y'all are going through stuff, you want to talk about something, you want to get something out of your chest, maybe your sister like pissed you off, or like, and you just want to like, you know, desahogarte. How do you say desahogarte? Like, what's that word when you want to just like you want to get something off of your chest? I think that's the word. Desahogo. I don't know. I only like remember the word in Spanish. But yeah, if you want to do that, let me know. Or if you have any like just questions, let me know. I'll just be here with the lint roller and afronas here. These are our boxes though. Like it took me almost a year to get these boxes designed. There's still stuff I want to improve on. Like I would love to like, I love these pictures. Well, I do. She's a beautiful model. I know her. She's like so cute. But I want to get them like animated. I want illustrated. That's the word. I just need to find the right contact for that. But those boxes took me like a year just to design. I feel like everything takes so much longer than what you think it does. Like so much longer. Like I thought I would have a hang of my business within like the 2 months that I opened it or started it, but I really got a hang of my business like what, 4 years in, and still I'm like, I don't know. There's a lot of things that I'm iffy about. It's just a lot of things take a long time. Oh well, I have maybe a subject we can talk about. Anybody doing anything for Valentine's Day? It's next week, right? It's next week. We're having a sale this week for Valentine's Day. Anybody got special plans or anything? Anybody? Actually, fun fact about me. I don't know if you guys are from the United States or not. Are you guys from the States? Anybody from United States? Anybody watch Love at First Sight? No, is it Love at First Sight? No, it's Married at First Sight. Anybody watch Married at First Sight? I know there's not a lot of you in the chat, but does anybody know about that one? Well, if you do or don't, let me explain a little bit about it. Basically, it's like it's a reality show where you can sign up, and basically, like, there's 3 experts that narrow down a partner for you. But that partner is obviously a romantic partner. Like, you answer a bunch of questions, and they figure out, your perfect match, kind of. Hi! So they figure out the perfect match, and then you don't just, date them. You don't get to date them and get to know them. You marry them before you even meet them. Like, you don't even know what they look like. You don't know anything about them, and you marry them on the spot. So you put all your trust on these experts. There's a psychologist, there's a sociologist, there's a doctor, I don't know. So thank you, Kriwak. Thanks for joining. So you have these 3 people basically determine who your husband is going to be. So I actually signed up for that show. It's funny because my sister, she had it on one day, and she's like, oh, you're gonna love this show. So I watched it, and then 3 months after, they were doing a casting in Boston, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna sign up. F it, I'm gonna sign up. Okay, I didn't think anything of it. I didn't think they would even consider me, but I'm like, whatever, I'm gonna sign up. So I ended up going as far as meeting the experts and them interviewing me and them actually asking me questions. They were at the point that they were gonna find me a partner. I got that close to marrying a stranger, and honestly I wasn't even nervous. I was kind of excited about it because I'm like, if it doesn't work out, then whatever, we'll just get a divorce. But I was almost gonna get married to a complete stranger. There's also biologists. But, so I'm boxing these afronas. They're called afronas. It's a hair wrap for curly hair. It doesn't flatten your curls. It keeps it intact. You can go to bed with it. You can go out with it. I actually had it on. This is the one I have on. You can actually wear it as a beanie too. So you can wear it like this. But I'll show you how you're really supposed to wear it. For those of you who watched the other, when I put it on last time, this is another way that you can put it on. So this is the afrona. This is what I'm boxing. You can put your hand through the afrona. Oh. It's a little bit more complicated, but this is good. Let's say you have makeup on, and then you just put your hair up. I put it on backwards. But, right? Boom, I close it. My curly hair is fully covered, but I still have the volume. And this is, I would go to bed like this. I'm showing you 2 out of 10 ways that you can wear this. And then you can put a little bun. So this is the afrona. These are some of the ways you can wear it. I have it as the crown bun here. You see that there? And so basically this is what I'm boxing. The one that I have on is called it's the metallic collection. It's called Cobalt. It has satin in it. The satin's gonna prevent frizz, breakage, damage. But the ones that I'm boxing and putting in the box the outside is made out of bamboo, and the inside is made out of satin. And that's what we are boxing in here. Yeah, the afrona is good for curly hair, but you can also wear it with straight hair if you have locks, braided hair, any hair. It looks ridiculous. Well, I think sometimes people get a little bit put off by especially the crown style. A lot of people would say, oh, it looks like Marge or whatever. I personally like that style myself, and I do like the crown bun. I think it's just like when something stands high over your head, it looks a little bit different. But that's what I like about it, because it's like not anybody can wear this, you know? Like, you need a certain level of like confidence, and you just kind of be like, I don't give three craps about what you think about me or what anybody thinks about me, because I'm going to love on myself. I'm going to take care of my hair, and I'm going to wear my afrona because I need it. And it also looks good. I think it looks good. Thank you, Jade. I agree with you 100%. But everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Actually, I recently put up a short video, I guess what we call it, a short on YouTube, where I was explaining my experience of the first time I ever put on the afrona. So the first time I put it on, I actually still hadn't figured out this bun look, right? You see how I have like the bun and it's kind of divided in half? This is what it looked like the first time I ever wore it. So I'll explain to you the story since you guys are here. But you can look up the video if you guys are curious. So this was what it looked like the first time I wore the afrona. It was like the middle of winter. I needed to wear it. I needed to cover my head. I wanted to protect my curls from the cold. And I was walking into a Target or Walmart. I don't remember. But I remember a man just pointing at me, and then like whispering to his wife. Not even whispering, I heard him. He's like, what the hell is on her hair? And I turned red. I got red. I was so embarrassed. I was so freaking embarrassed. Because it's the first time I wore like a hair wrap. It's the first time I wore something new that I created. So you know, you feel a little bit insecure. So I walk in, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to take it off. I'm not going to take it off, because who the heck is he to tell me what I should wear? And if I look ridiculous or not to him, that's his problem, not mine. I need to wear this to protect my hair. And so I ended up wearing it the whole time I was shopping. And it just felt really good. Like, I felt confident. I felt defiant. I felt like you can't tell me nothing. And my plan was actually to take it off when I had walked in. But I'm like, just because he said that, I was like, you know what, forget it. I'm going to do what I have to do. And it's not like I'm wearing it so that I can create attention. I feel like that would be different, and that would be a different intention that I had. I wore this, I created this because I needed it. And I feel like the intention behind it deserves to take up space. So that was my experience of, wearing it. And I just feel like anytime I wear the afrona, I feel emboldened. I feel confident anytime I wear the afrona. I do sell these shirts sometimes, like when I'm at like live events. So when I'm at an event, I'll wear these. But if you guys are interested, I can wear them. I can sell them on my website too. I don't know. I think I just focus so much on the afrona that I forget about like merch and like branding. Because honestly, I'm going to give you a close-up. She's the cutest. Look at her. Look at her. Royal, feminine. Amazing. Woven Royal has its definition too. Like, everything has its meaning. Everything has its definition. I put a lot of thought and love into everything. Like pretty much everything. So, yeah, I guess I could sell these too if you guys are interested. I kind of just had a few shirts, and I asked my neighbor. Actually, my neighbor, she also owns a small business, and she's like down the street. She's like right there. Down the street. She's down the hall. She's like literally over there. I can have her come in one day, but she printed these shirts. Another small woman-owned business. But my friend, another woman, she actually helped me design this. I came up with the idea, but she actually put it together. So There's like a lot of woman power in this business. Good thing about these shirts, black shirts though. Got a lot of lint on it. But yeah, does anybody have plans this weekend? It's Friday. It's gonna be Saturday and Sunday. Anybody gonna do anything fun? I definitely don't have anything fun planned. I'm dog sitting this weekend. So I'll have to be responsible. Oh, and love. Well, thank you for, I appreciate the love. And you, if you want to shop at our website, womanworld.com, spread the word. I think it's the best way. Being a small business owner, I mean, I don't spend loads of money on advertisement. It's not that I can, I would love to. But I think if you have that word of mouth and you just tell people about us, subscribe, I think that's the easiest and the best way to support us and support me here. I'm going to go ahead and put the crown bun, my favorite style. The cool thing, so like I had mentioned before, I just had this style. Like it just went straight up the afrona. I still hadn't figured out like the drawstrings situation of like wrapping it around and creating a bun. But actually how this came to be, how I kind of figured the bun out, was a complete and total accident. So before I actually like launched the afrona, launched the brand, I was testing it out on a bunch of friends, my sisters, my cousins, anybody I could find, I would put the afrona on. And so one day I had put it on my sister, and she was in the kitchen, I was in my parents' house, and then my brother-in-law like came up behind her and was like joking around, and he's like, oh, I can choke you with these drawstrings. And so I saw him like bring it around the afrona, and I'm like I just felt like a light bulb. Like I still remember it to this day. I was sitting in the living room, I could see them from the living room in the kitchen, and I'm like, oh my god, I can use the drawstrings to create like a bun. And from that moment on was how like the crown bun in this style came out to be. So it was a pure accident, and it was my brother-in-law like joking around with my sister. Yeah, so I do ship to the UK. We ship out internationally. Where do I usually ship? I ship a lot to Dubai, a lot to London, a lot to Canada. Australia is also a big one. Germany, the Netherlands is a big one. So if you're from any of those areas, like shipments usually come pretty seamless. So you can definitely order from us there. If you have any questions, again, you can email us, and I'll be happy to help. But we are based in the United States. If you buy today, again, I don't know if I could put this on the comments, but if you, if you put Valentine as a code on the checkout, so put Valentine, if get whatever you want, put it in the cart, put the code Valentine, and you're gonna get 10% off this weekend only. Hi, Confidential. Yes, there's satin lining, and yes, there's satin lining. You can wear it more than 5 different ways. Thank you for joining. I would recommend taking our size quiz if you're interested, just so you can know like what size you are. And it's just like good. This is good for your hair, but it's also good just like practically, like so it's something you're gonna wear all the time. It's something I wear all the time. It goes with your outfits. It's comfortable. It's lightweight. It stays on. It's like, what more can you ask for? It's well made. And you also don't have to worry about like if it's like made at a sweatshop because it's not. It's made right here. Y'all still, oh, I have a call at 3, so I can't go past this time. Sometimes I have way too much fun on these lives, and y'all make me go past my time, and I can't do that today. Because I have a call at, like, in less than an hour. But if you have any questions, anything you want to talk about, y'all still didn't tell me about your weekend plans. I'll be dog sitting. And also packing these afronas up. I thought I'd be done by now, but I just got started. Anybody watching the Super Bowl? I think it's this weekend. What team are you rooting for? What is it, like the Kansas something? Thank you, Confidential. Thank you for subscribing. Anybody that subscribed, I really appreciate you. Also, anybody if you comments, just saying hello. You know, I'd love to hear from you. If you have any questions, let me know. Let me know. Let me know. That's one thing I love to do here at the workshop is to sing. It's so nice when you're like just working, nobody's here, you just like sing your heart out. Ugh. Anytime I'm feeling like down or anything, that's like one thing I love to do is just sing. It's funny. It's funny because I used to think I was the only one that could hear myself. Like, no, the neighbors can't hear me. Of course not. Duh. Yeah, no, not at all. There was neighbors that I would meet, and I'm like, hey, I'm Charlene from Open World. So nice to meet you. Like in this hallway in this like business building. Like, hi, so nice to meet you. And they're like, oh, nice to meet you. What do you do? I'm like, oh, I make afronas. They're like hair wraps for curly hair. I'm here down the hall. And they're like, oh, yeah, that's great. And they're like, wait a minute. Are you the girl that sings? I'm like, oh my God. So yeah, my neighbors can hear me. The good thing is though that they tell me that I have a nice voice. So that's the good thing about it, because if the opposite was true, I would be even more horrified. But they like my voice. I guess they don't mind me singing. Although I haven't done it in a while. That's the way I like it. What was I gonna say? Before I would come here like on the weekends and stay here until like 2 in the morning by myself. Crazy, I know. But I would like put the music on blast. I would just sing. I'll have a cocktail and just like vibe. And I feel like anytime I would make like one of these with that type of mode, I felt like it just came with like good energy. It was just like the vibrations were high. So I love doing that. I don't do it much anymore. I'm more so like online and trying to get just like the product out, which it can be fun, but sometimes I miss like making the product. Sometimes, not all the time. Hi, love cats. Yeah, if you guys are just like swinging by, I know sometimes with the live you just scroll, you just want to see what's going on. Just say hi. I'll say hi to you. I'll show you love. Show me some love. You know, you can like the video or the live or whatever. Y'all don't have to stay here and like watch me pack up afronas and talk. But if you show me some love, you know, I'll definitely show you some love right back. Because that's how it is, you know? Oh my goodness. Actually, oh my God, I'm like afraid to talk about this. Okay, I'm afraid to talk about this. You know why? I don't know if I should tell you guys this or not. I feel like this is like heavy gossip. It's like heavy. I don't know if I should tell you. I don't know. Let me know if you want. Well, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna tell you. I mean, because who else am I gonna tell? I'm talking to. I gotta talk to somebody. So I had a neighbor here. She was right next door, and I remember one day I just walked in. I walked in into my space, and like I looked over, and I thought it was like a joke. I thought it was literally like they were dressing up for fun, but it was the FBI. It was like legit the FBI, like 13, 14 of them in her small space next to mine. And I still couldn't believe it. I'm like, what's going on? So I asked him, like, hey, is everything okay? Am I safe? Like, what's going on? Okay, so they were still there and I had to leave. And when I got home, I saw that she was on the news because she was like buying actual body parts. She was buying body parts from dead people and selling them. And she was selling them. And she was my neighbor. And I was always scared. This is why I'm whispering. Because I was like always scared of her. Like, I don't know what it was. She had like a friendly face, but she like hated me. Like, I could tell she didn't like me at all. And there were some instances where she would be smoking cigarettes, and I could smell it, and I would just like be trembling, like knocking on her door. I'm like, hi, this is your friendly neighbor here. I'm just here to tell you that I can just smell some cigarettes, and I don't know, like, can you like not smoke? And usually I'm not bad with confrontation. Like, I'm not somebody that likes to like start drama or anything, but if I have to tell you something, I'll tell you nicely. I was so scared of this girl, and with good reason, because she was literally selling body parts. So the cool thing is that she's no longer here. But yeah, that was like nuts. So that's why I was scared to tell you guys, but I got off my chest, so I appreciate y'all. Hi, Ren and the Dan. Thank you for showing love and saying hi out here. Yeah, again, if you're just like scrolling by, if you want to hear like, just like things about the workshop, things that happen around, a little bit of gossip, afronas, what we do here, stick around and I'll let you guys know if you guys have any questions. Leave it in the comments. I look at them, I answer them. I try to be interactive because I